Friday evening, and welcome into Friendship Tigers basketball on Double T 97.3, doublet97.3.com, and you can watch it on Fox 34 News Now. However, wherever you're joining us, we're happy to have you along for the ride for senior night here at the Tiger Pit. The Friendship Tigers taking on the Odessa High Broncos here this evening. I'm Choice Woodman, your play-by-play man. Thank you for making us a part of your Friday evening. Tigers come into the game with an 18-11 overall record, 4-4 in district play. And we'll pause now for the national anthem. The national anthem, beautiful as always. Once again, this is Friendship Tigers basketball on Double T 97.3 and Fox 34 News Now. It's senior night here at the Tiger Pit as the Friendship Tigers will start all five seniors on the basketball team. We'll tell you about that in a moment, but we'll start things off with the visiting Odessa High Broncos. They're coming in at 3-22 on the year, 0-8, still looking for their first win of district play. The starters for this team features 4 seniors and a sophomore. Number 5, Caleb Murray. He is a senior standing in at 5'10". Number 20, Ryan Brazil. He is a senior at 6'1", wearing number 20. He had scored 28 points against the Tigers the last time around. It was a 71-57 win for Friendship, but he hit 7 3-pointers in that game. Also starting for Odessa High, number 21, Connor Anastasio. He's a senior standing in at 6 foot flat. Number 13, Pete Gamboa, a senior at 5'11", and number 32, Christian Tijerina. He scored 4 points last time these two teams met up. For the Friendship Tigers, a bit of a wrinkle in the starting lineup, at least from the normal starting lineup. It's all seniors tonight, all 5 seniors getting the start for Coach Page on senior night. It'll be number 5, Brandon Baringi. He's a senior at 5'10". Number 15, Zachary Sims, also a senior at 5'10". Number 23, Jamarcus Lewis, one of the normal starters. He's a senior at 6'4", averaging 10.7 points per contest this season. Number 41, Carson Howe. He is a senior at 6'3", averaging just about a point per game. And also starting in the starting lineup, a normal starter, number 43, Javier Rios. He is a senior at 6'2", coming off an 11-point game in the loss to Midland Lee. Also scored 10 points the last time around against these here Odessa High Broncos. Only the boys game tonight as the girls are off, awaiting playoffs, which they will play against El Paso Montwood on Tuesday night in Denver City. Of course, we'll have that game for you on Double T 97.3. The boys will close out the regular season against Midland High on Tuesday. Tigers still playing for something right now as they've got a playoff spot on the line. If Friendship wins both of their next 2 games, they're in. If they win one and Midland Lee loses one, they're in. So, important game tonight. Friendship needs a win to at least step closer to the playoffs. Jamarcus Lewis will be in the circle to jump. Friendship in their home whites, Odessa High in the road red uniforms. The tip, and it is stolen away by Ryan Brazil to start things off. Brazil gets into the paint, kicks it out to Gamboa. Gamboa trapped there, by Rios, but bails it out to Brazil. Brazil, hesitation, drives, puts it off the window with a left hand, no good. Offensive board, though, comes down to Anastasio. Kicked out to Tijerina. The sophomore can't finish at the cup, and comes Rios and the Tigers. Rios gets into the paint, floater on the way, good, with a nice shooter's roll for Javier Rios. The senior scores to start things off for Friendship. Back comes Tijerina with the bright shoes, got a lot of pink and neon colors in them. They drive in and kick out to Brazil. Tigers lead 2-0. Just about a minute into this one. Tijerina drives, kicks out to Gamboa, who fades away on a three, no good. And an offensive board tracked down by Anastasio, three, no good again, this time by Tijerina, and here comes Friendship. Rios from the right wing, backs it out and wants to reset the offense, gets it out to Sims, and Howell has it into the corner. It's Barinki. Barinki, three on the way, short. Rebound tapped out of bounds off of Friendship. The Tiger faithful, mostly students, are in camo night, really hunter's night tonight. Some faces painted up, lots of camo. Tiger student section does a great job with some of these themed nights. Left wing, Murray for three, no good. That's his first touch of the game. And back comes Friendship off the defensive rebound. Rios into the paint to Barinki. Out to Howe. Howe jump stops in the lane, scoops it up and in. Carson Howe with a bucket. A nice finish there. And the Tigers lead 4-0 with 6:05 to play in the first quarter. Murray, guarded by Sims, hesitates and hands off to Brazil. Brazil, guarded by Sims, gets by him. Now help defenses on the backside, so he dumps it off down to Gamboa. Missed shot originally, misses the putback as well, and Howe comes down with a rebound. Barinki looking to run, nothing happening, so he backs it out into the offense. 4-0 Tigers lead, 5:40 to play in the first. Left wing, it's Rios. To the corner, Sims for three, short. Barinki taps out the rebound to Rios. So another offensive possession for the Tigers. Off of the offensive board. Barinki, right side, gets by his man. Now back outside to Sims. Skip pass across. Howell back into the paint. Pull-up jumper. Too strong. Lewis with the offensive board. Put back is good with a strong power move for Jamarcus Lewis. And Odessa High will take a timeout as the Tigers lead at 6-0 with 5:10 to play in the first. The seniors have come out and started off hot for Friendship. Thanks for making us part of your Friday night. If you're just joining us, it is senior night tonight. 5 seniors for the Tigers include Brandon Barinki, Zachary Sims, Jamarcus Lewis, Carson Howell, and Javier Rios. Those are the 5 starters in this game, and they've got the Tigers off to a nice 6-0 start in the contest. Friendship still playing for a playoff spot. In good position for that, though. Friendship controls its own destiny. If it wins tonight and wins on Tuesday, they are in. Now, out of the timeout, the music wasn't stopping, and the official has to try to get the music going or turned off. He does. Murray has the ball now. He gets by his man. Pull-up jumper from just inside the arc. Too strong. Lewis tips it out, and Howell comes down with the rebound. Back come the Tigers. Rios trying to drive baseline, but nothing happening there. Now Rios will go inside, and he's fouled on the... Let's see if they get him on the floor or not, but Javier Rios goes into the paint, and they whistle this one on number 32, Christian Tijerina. His first foul, and the first foul of the game. They do call it on the shot, so Rios goes to the line for free throws. Nice take inside for the senior. First one on the way is good for Javier Rios. He's got 3 points in the game. Really early going. Rios on the season, a 67% free throw shooter. Second one up and good, meaning he makes 2 out of every 3 free throws he shoots. Checking into the game, it's Caleb Ramirez for Pete Gamboa. Tigers lead 8-0, 4:38 to play in the first. Tiarina kicks it out to Murray. Murray dumps it off, a nice no-look pass down low. Kick out to Tiarina for 3, and he buries it. First bucket of the night for Odessa High. Back come the Tigers, leading 8-3. Almost halfway through the first quarter. Howell to Barinki. Now back out top. Rios kicks it back out to Barinki. He steps into a 3, and he buries it. Brandon Barinki joins the scoring party. Now a steal by Zachary Stims in the pressure. Up the court, Lewis getting into the paint, floater up and in with the right hand for Jamarcus Lewis. He's got 4. And the Tigers all of a sudden out to 14-3 lead, the biggest of the night. Brazil drives in, and he got it caught on his leg, a travel called. A couple of turnovers in a row by Odessa High after a fairly clean game to start this one. And we'll get some of the normal players into the game. It'll be Devin Hartfield, Callaway Dyke, and Justin Garrett. And for some of those seniors that were starting. 3:39 to play in the first. Tigers leading at 14-3. Hartfield to Garrett. Now out to Callaway Dykes, and it's swung around to Javier Rios. Dykes, a wide open straightaway 3, way off the mark. Very uncharacteristic of him. Brazil looking to run, and he throws it behind Tiarina. Another turnover on Odessa High. Their third in as many possessions. Another note tonight, Jordan Palmer in street clothes once again. Not playing in tonight's game. This is 2 straight games he's missed. Left wing, Garrett down low to Lewis, who's double teamed. Kick out to Rios. He'll put up a 3, too strong. And back comes Odessa High off of the defensive rebound. 3-on-3 in transition. Murray backs it out. Set up the offense. Now Murray going once again. He'll take it to the cup and scoop it in with the left hand. A nice finish for Murray at the rim. 14-5 Tigers lead. 2:43 to play. Hartfield gets by his man, goes all the way to the rack and can't finish. A little bit too strong off the window, but Hartfield hustles and steals it away from behind. Devin Hartfield with a great hustle play. No one called Wolf for Odessa High. Rios from the left wing to Hartfield. Now Dykes has it on the right wing. Dykes scored 21 the last time these two teams met up. Skips it across to Hartfield. Back out to Dykes. Dykes gets by his man. Steps back, and now he'll put it up beyond Brazil. Too strong, but a rebound tipped out to Friendship. Second chance opportunity for the Tigers. Into the high post. Lewis has it. Lewis gets double teamed. Backs away from it. Across to Rios. Rios trying to drive baseline. Tough defense, but puts it up, and it goes halfway down. Sits on the rim for more than a second and falls off. Tiarina goes by Rios. Now kicks out. And back into the hands of Murray. Murray spins. Hands it off to Tiarina. He'll step into a 3 over Garrett, and that goes through for Christian Tiarina, the best player most nights for Odessa High. Of course, Brazil had 28 points, a career night for him against Friendship when these two teams met in Odessa. 1:10 to play in the first. Tigers lead 14-8. Friendship is led by as many as 11. Hartfield across to Dykes. Dykes passed up the quick trigger 3. Let's keep the offense going. Hartfield driving baseline, skips it across to Dykes, and Dykes gets it knocked off of his leg, out of bounds. A turnover by the Tigers. Bryce Granado checks in for Justin Garrett. Friendship expecting to use a lot of players tonight. 14-8, 45 seconds to play in the first. Tigers with the 6-point advantage. Murray, guarded by Granado, gets it out wide to Tiarina on the right side. Tiarina trying to get into the paint, goes up strong against Rios, but he ties him up. A solid defensive play by the senior Rios. The possession arrow points back the way of the Tigers. 30 seconds to play in the first. Tigers by 6, trying to add to that. Hartfield hands off to Granado. Now out to Dykes. Rios back to Dykes. Dykes kicks it to the corner. Hartfield back to Dykes. Quick pop passes over and over. 10 seconds left. Dykes down low to Lewis. Lewis triple teamed there. He's still going to go up with a right hand, and he gets it to go through with a nifty move to his left. And a heave from half court won't go for the Broncos. The Tigers get a bucket late in the quarter, and they'll take a 16-8 lead into the second quarter. You're listening to Friendship Tigers basketball and watching on Fox 34 News Now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Don't wait. Communicate. Make your emergency plan today.
It's Friendship Tigers basketball on Double T 97.3 and Fox 34 News Now. Choice Woodman, thanks for making us part of your Friday. Starting with the basketball, it's Odessa High, and Tiarina takes it inside, but shot blocked by Noble Robinson, who's just checked into the game for the first time. Tigers coming back the other way. Granado takes it all the way, strong to the cup by Murray, and puts it up and in with a finger roll off the backboard. Bryce Granado with a fantastic take there, and a quick timeout taken by the Odessa High Broncos. Tigers now lead it 17-8. Friendship with the advantage over Odessa High by 9. Tigers off to a pretty good start in this one. 5 on the floor for Friendship. Out of the timeout will be Jamarcus Lewis, Callaway Dykes, Justin Garrett, Bryce Granado, and Noble Robinson. For Odessa High, it's Brazil, Murray, Tiarina, Anastasio, and Rios. Or excuse me, that is, yeah, it is Rios. Murray gets it to Rios. Drive inside by Murray. Gets by Granado. Now up and under move as he does everything but finish. A nice job to get the defender off his feet, but couldn't finish it. Robinson fakes a three, kicks it across to Granado. Now to the corner. Garrett drives baseline. Skip pass to the opposite baseline. It's Robinson. Back around to Garrett on the left wing. And Robinson finds Dykes now. Granado to Garrett once again. Just pop, pop, pop ball movement for the Tigers. Down low to Lewis. Lewis throws it away, but Murray just lofts it off his leg. Up the court, Dykes trying to find Lewis. Throws it off of a Odessa High hand out of bounds. So back-to-back turnovers by either team. 5 turnovers in the game for Odessa High, 2 for Friendship. Robinson, top of the key, drives inside, step through move, and he puts it high off the window. Good for Noble Robinson. A nice finish for the junior point guard. His first bucket of the night, and the Tigers tie their biggest lead of the night at 19-8. Tiarina kicks out to Murray. Murray guarded by Granado, trying to get by him. Now will go up over him, and a nice touch. Gets the friendly roll off the back of the rim to go through for Murray. Murray feeling like he's got an advantage offensively. He can post up. Dykes thinks about three. Instead hesitates and drives inside. A foul called on Rios.
Foul number 11 of the Broncos, John Garza. Into the game for the Broncos.
I think that was Garza, not Rios.
In the game for the Tigers, number 43, Javier Rios.
Now checking back into the game is Javier Rios for the Tigers. On the inbound, Robinson has it at the top. Now out to Dykes for three. Too strong off back iron. Rebound fought for, and Robinson's going to get whistled for an over the back here. 19-10. Tigers with the lead.
Foul number 33 for the Tigers.
It's the first foul of the game against the Tigers. Just two against Odessa High. Been a very clean game, both for the most part turnovers-wise and fouls-wise. Murray trying to use a high screen. Now out to Garza. Throws it wide of Murray, but he's able to track it down. Tiarina gets hit on the hand as Granado goes for the basketball, but got some hand on it as well. Granado picks up his first foul. Foul count even 2-2. 19-10 though. Tigers lead on the scoreboard. 5:25 to play in the first half. Odessa High looking to inbound, and they do so in the backcourt. That's Connor Anastasio, the senior. Murray working against Granado from the right wing, gets a high screen. Rios hedges big time, and now it's a trap at midcourt. A throw towards the baseline. Dykes gets a hand on it, but Odessa High ends up getting it out wide to Garza. Three on the way is no good, and here comes Friendship. Transition opportunity. Robinson fakes the three first. Now he'll put it up, misses it. Rios tracks down the long rebound. Granado to the corner. Garrett is whistled for stepping out of bounds. There's lots of contact, but no whistle there. Garrett tried to drive baseline and then lost his footing after a bump. It was a turnover for Friendship. 19-10, Tigers with the advantage. 4:48 to play in the first half of action. Tiarina dumps it off down low. Now it's swung around Garza to Murray. Murray working against Rios. Tries to get by, but nothing happening there. Murray driving inside. Might have got away with a travel. Floats it over the rim, and Dykes pulls down the rebound for Friendship. Coming back the other way, Robinson to Dykes. And it's swung around to Hartfield. Hartfield gets into the paint. Step through, layup good. Count the basket with a foul.
Devin Hartfield in two.
Devin Hartfield with a nice finish at the rim.
Foul number 13 for the Broncos.
Got a body bump and was still able to control the body enough to get it to go through. They whistle that foul against Pete Gamboa. His first, team third for Odessa High. And Hartfield a chance to give the Tigers a 12-point lead, which would be their biggest of the night. He can't do it though. Lewis snatches down the offensive rebound and puts it up and in with the left hand. Lewis now has 8. A nice start to senior night for him. Back coming the other way, it's Odessa High. Murray. He's got the ball in his hands most of the time. 23-10, Tigers lead. Cross-court pass in the corner. Tiarina throws it up off the back of the backboard and out of bounds. That's why you just say, it slipped, coach. It slipped. Well wide from the corner. Barinki, no one stopping him in transition. Pull up Jay good for Brandon Barinki from the left side. He's got 5. The Tigers by 15 at 25-10. 3:37 to play in the first half. Murray working against Hartfield. Hands off to Brazil, who's been quiet. He'll pull up for the 3. Left it short though. And Hartfield comes down with a defensive rebound. Robinson working from the right wing, swings it back around to Hartfield, and it goes to the left wing, and Rios drives baseline, puts it up strong with the right hand from the left side. And Javier Rios with 6 points now. Tigers really stretching out the lead. Now a move by Murray, deflected, and Hartfield steals it away. Gets it up the court to Barinki. Layup doesn't go through, but Robinson comes away with the offensive board, and he's fouled on the rebound.
Foul number 13 for the Broncos.
A nice steal by Hartfield to set that up. They do call it on the floor. Robinson came away with that one. Callaway Dykes checks back in. Lots of substitutions. Tigers rolling subs in and out tonight. I think only one active player that hasn't played in the game already, and we're just got 3 minutes left in this second quarter. Dykes swings it around to Barinki from the right corner. Rios into the paint, kick out to Hartfield, who steps into a three, in and out, no good on the attempt, and Barinki goes over the back of Ryan Brazil. Barinki picks up his first foul of the night, third team foul against Friendship. Substitution for Odessa High, it will be Caleb Ramirez checking in for Pete Gamboa. Caleb Murray will come up from the backcourt and catch the basketball on the inbound. 27-10, Tigers lead, 2.5 to play here in the second quarter. Murray gets by his man, takes it all the way to the hoop, but can't finish with the left hand. He is fouled, though.
Foul number 3 for the Tigers, Devin Hartfield.
And Murray
number 5, Caleb Murray.
We'll go to the line for free throws. This is the first free throw attempts of the night for Odessa High, and Murray can't convert on the first one. Left it short. That foul was against Devin Hartfield, by the way. His first, team fourth. Second free throw up and good for Caleb Murray. He's got 5 points in the game. 27-11. Tigers with the lead. Barinki to Dykes and to Zachary Sims. The seniors check back in. Lewis back out to Dykes. Wide open three on the way, and that's off the mark. Tip in attempt by Lewis won't go. First time, second time will, as Lewis stayed with it the entire way. He's into double figures with 10 points. So we take under 2 minutes to play in the first half. 29-11. Murray, no one's stopping him, so he'll take it all the way to the rack and finish with the left hand. Caleb Murray with a nice take and great recognition of the defense there for Odessa High. 29-13, Tigers lead. Dykes, it's been a little off last couple nights shooting. Lewis, the right side, back to Dykes. Rios from the right side gets it down low to Lewis, who's double teamed, so he kicks out to Barinki for three. Too strong. Lewis comes down with the offensive board again. Jamarcus Lewis very active on the offensive glass tonight. Left side, Dykes trying to spin off his defender. Now gets it out to Sims. 70 seconds to go in the first half. Barinki, guarded by Tiarina, gets it to the corner. Sims will pull the trigger on a three. Too strong. And rebound comes down to Brazil for Odessa High. He's looking to run, but doesn't have numbers. Now he'll kick it out. A three on the way, no good for Ramirez. Friendship pulls down the defensive rebound. Sims does it. And here comes Friendship. Rios hesitates, gets to the paint. Nothing happening there. Back out to Sims. Rios once again from the left wing. He'll drive baseline. A strong move, puts it up and gets it to go through with a foul. Javier Rios showing off the muscle there. Finishes with the and one and a chance to make it a three-point play the old-fashioned way. Carson Howell will check back into the game for Jamarcus Lewis. Rios has 8 points in the game. He'll make it 9 with a free throw make here. Already 2 for 2 at the stripe tonight. Free throw up and off the mark, but Howell tracks down the rebound. Another offensive board for Friendship. They've been very active on the glass tonight. Barinki gets it into the hands of Rios. Back to Barinki. 21 seconds left in the quarter. Sims. Out wide to Dykes. Now it's Rios drives baseline, gets it to Barinki, pull-up jumper. He had to double clutch in the shot, and it was well off. Brazil kicks it out. 3 on the way, too strong, and that will do it for the end of the first half. Tigers carry a 31-13 lead into the locker room. It has been all Friendship here in the first half on senior night. We'll add up some numbers, be back with you for the halftime show momentarily. Once again, Friendship leading at 31-13. This is Friendship Tigers basketball on Double T 97.3 and Fox 34 News Now.
Oh, listen now, can you hear the bluebirds? Oh, look up now, can you feel the sun? Whoa, 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 whoa. Can you feel the sun?
Today I'm going to talk to you about physics. Come on in, girls. Let's go. This is the first rocket to get humans to Mars.
Really tall.
I'm a rocket structural engineer designing and building parts of the rocket. You are the generation that will be stepping foot on Mars. Do I have a group of astronauts on my hands?
Yes.
You can become a rocket scientist or whatever else you want to be.
During the football season, let's hear it for Isa Harden. Next prom member, Emma Marsh, escorted by her parents, Jenny Marsh and Ryan Marsh. After graduation, she plans to attend ACC in Austin and major in early education. And again, her favorite memory, third quarters during the football season. Let's hear it for Emma Marsh. Our next Pom Squad member, Stephanie Peel, is the varsity Pom captain, escorted by her parents, Christopher and Jennifer Peel, and her sister, Amanda Peel. She plans to attend Texas Tech University and major in biochemistry. Her favorite memory is competing in Orlando, Florida with the Pom Squad. Let's hear it for Stephanie Peel. The next Pom Squad member, Veronica Ramirez.
And welcome back to the Tiger Pit. This is Friendship Tigers basketball on Double T 97.3 and Fox 34 News Now. We're at the half in the halftime show as the senior night festivities go on. We're giving the Pom Squad seniors recognition here tonight as Friendship is in senior night. Seniors with a nice showing so far in the first half as the Tigers lead at 31-13 over the Odessa High Broncos. Let's get you the leading scorers for both teams. For the Friendship Tigers, only one player in double figures in the entire game. That's Jamarcus Lewis. He leads the way with 10 points. Javier Rios has 8. Brandon Barinki, the senior, has 5, so all 3 of the leading scorers are seniors. And a bunch of players with 2 points. Carson Howell, Noble Robinson, Brandon Barinki, David Hartfield, and Bryce Granado all have 2 points. And then only 2 players on the team have scored for Odessa High. That's Caleb Murray with 7 and Christian Tiarina with 6. Caleb Murray scored 6 the entire game against Friendship the first time around, and Tiarina only had 4. Brazil was their main source of offense when these 2 teams met up the first time. But Friendship holding Brazil down in the first half and holding him scoreless in this first half as well. If you're just joining us, the Friendship Tigers have opportunities to get to the postseason. But a win tonight is pretty necessary for that to happen. The Friendship Tigers currently sitting in 4th place, all alone in 4th place in the District 2-6A standings. Can still climb in those standings depending on what happens around the district. But Friendship will need some help there. The Tigers do, however, control their own destiny as far as the postseason goes. Friendship can get in with 2 wins, 1 tonight and 1 on Tuesday night. And Friendship can also get in with 1 win and 1 Midland Lee loss either tonight or Tuesday. Don't forget, we do have Friendship basketball on the airways for you Tuesday night. We'll have both the boys and girls games despite different locations. I will be at one game. Zach Loxton will be at the other. So the girls will play their by-district round playoff game against El Paso Montwood from Denver City. We'll have that game for you at 6 o'clock on Double T 97.3. And the Friendship boys game at Midland High will be right here on Double T 97.3 following that one, expected to tip off about 7:30. Once again, the Friendship Tigers leading it 31-13 as we sit at the half. We'll pause one more time, be back with second half action coming up in just a few moments. You're listening to Friendship Tigers basketball and watching on Fox 34 News Now.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread and kissed them all soundly.
Lights out. Good night.
And put them to bed. Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org.
Hey, Adelina, how are you? Hi, Meals on Wheels.
I'm Marco. I'm a college student, and I volunteer as a driver for Meals on Wheels.
I'm very happy I did it. I think it's awesome meeting these people. I mean, they're so interesting. They've had so many wonderful experiences in life. You can tell when you go to see them how eager they are to share their experiences and their wisdom with you. I can see my grandparents in some of these seniors, and you know, when I think about what I want for them, if they lived alone and didn't have anybody to look after them or help them get food, you know, I'd want someone there who does what I do to make sure they're being fed. Your community helps to raise you up into the person that you become. Meals on Wheels is a great way to give back to that community.
And welcome back to the Tiger Pit. It's Friendship Tigers basketball on Double T 97.3 and Fox 34 News Now. I'm Choice Woodman. Thanks for making us part of your Friday evening. The Friendship boys basketball team up as we start the second half, 31-13 over the opponent Odessa High tonight. And Friendship will start with the basketball. It's a nice back cut that gets Carson Howell open, assisted by Jamarcus Lewis as Howell lays it up and in on the easy bucket. Tigers by 20, a strong drive inside T Arena. Can't get it to go. Lewis comes down with the rebound and trying to run. Rios will take it to the cup, finger roll, and that goes through. A fantastic start for the Tigers, and it's a 35-13 advantage as the 5 seniors are back on the floor to start the half for the Tigers. It's Barinki, Sims, Rios, Howell, and Lewis. Tiarina drives baseline, but then pulls up his dribble there. Has to get bailed out by Murray. Murray, lots of dribbling, now turns around and puts it up with a teardrop, and that goes through over Barinki. And Caleb Murray has been the main source of offense tonight for Odessa High. Howell gets it to the corner. Sims swings it back around to Rios, and it's to the opposite corner in the hands of Barinki. Skip pass across. Sims into the corner. Rios 3 on the way. Good for Javier Rios, the senior, with a hot start to the second half. He leads the team in scoring now with 13 points. It's actually leading all scorers. Tigers lead by 23. Rios closes in on Tiarina. Kick out 3 to Brazil. He can't get it to fall. Tiarina with the offensive board. Putback attempt is no good on the short jumper. And back comes Friendship. Barinki trying to take it all the way himself, loses it off his foot. And now Caleb just lost it off of his foot. Barinki dives on the ball, but tosses it back into the hands of Odessa High. Brazil open 3, no good. Lewis comes away with the rebound. Back comes Friendship. Corner 3 for Sims, no good. That's just a bit too strong. You can tell the senior really wants to score on senior. Now Knight and Sims with a hustle play rips through and takes it away. Another turnover on Odessa High. Tigers lead 23 points. Now inside, Rios feeds it to Jamarcus Lewis, who puts it up and in. Had great seal and inside position. Lewis did the work early and got the easy layup. 40-15, Friendship leads. Tiarina drives in, puts it up and in on the short jumper from just beyond the block on the right side. A nice move by the sophomore. He's got 8. Barinki down low to Lewis, who tips it back out and swung back around. Sims open 3, too strong once again. Ball tipped down low to Howell. Howell missed the easy layup. He was surprised at how wide open he was. Under 5 to play in the third quarter. A drive inside by Brazil. He puts it up with one leg kicked out in the air and gets it to fall through from about 8 feet out, just beyond the paint. Brazil finally gets his first bucket to fall. 40-19, Tigers lead, 4:37 to play in the corner. Third quarter to be exact. Now Howell trying to feed it down low to Lewis. Ball deflected into the hands of Barinki. Rios' jumper doesn't go through. Now Lewis gets another opportunity. That one might have been partially blocked. Caleb Murray looking to run, and Barinki throws his shot out of bounds, but a foul called as well. Barinki picks up his second foul of the game. Remember, we have had very few fouls in this game called. That's the first foul of the second half. The board still has the first half fouls up there, but first foul of the second half is Murray will go to the line for free throws. Expecting some line changes for the Tigers. 4 substitutions about to happen. First free throw on the way is no good for Caleb Murray. Left it a bit short. He's 1 for 3 from the stripe tonight. Murray leads the way for Odessa High with 9 points, though. 9 of the 19. 4:19 to play in the third. Tigers lead at 42-19. Murray's second free throw on the way is good. And it's 40-20. A nice, clean 20-point lead for Friendship. Dykes just checked into the game, gets the ball and across to Garrett. Skip pass to the corner. Hartfield has it there. Lewis from the left wing, trying to drive in, back out to Hartfield. And Granado has it. Swung the opposite direction to Garrett. Hartfield swung around. Now Dykes from the left corner. looking to enter inside to Lewis. A drive in by Dykes, out to Hartfield for three. Off the mark, Granado offensive board. Put back goes with a foul. Bryce Granado flexing the muscle a little bit. It's his bucket to go through, and he'll have a chance to make it a three-point play at the free throw line. Foul was whistled against John Garza, his second of the game, as Granado knocks through the free throw. And the Tigers lead 43-20. Matching the biggest advantage of the night at 23. Tiarina working against Dykes, gets by him, now throws up kind of a wild shot in the paint. It doesn't go. Lewis comes away with it, and the Tigers are looking to run. Lewis catches it in the paint, but he's triple teamed there. Hartfield tracks down a loose ball. Garrett will step into a three, too strong. Garrett follows his own shot and comes down with a rebound. Dykes steps into a deep three, and that one goes through. Callaway Dykes from Lubbock knocks that one down. And the Tigers lead it 46-20. Callaway Dykes was out near the Tiger paw on that three-pointer. And a timeout called by Odessa High as they trail by 26 points in this game. Dykes was a little bit off in the first half and finally gets his first bucket of the night to go through. He averages 16.7 per game, only with 3 so far tonight, and probably going to be under his average. There's a lot of guys getting extra playing time, as they should here tonight on senior night. If you're just joining us, Friendship is here with senior night. 4 of the 5 seniors have scored so far this evening. And the Tigers are really putting up a nice bounce back effort after falling on Tuesday night at Midland Lee, 61-41, where it was just a night where Friendship could not get anything to go. The Tigers have already surpassed their point total from that game. And we're sitting here at the 3:11 mark in the third quarter. Friendship not letting Tuesday's game affect them tonight. Obviously, out of the timeout. 5 on the floor for Friendship. Garrett, Lewis, Hartfield, Granado, and Dykes. Tiarina drives in for Odessa High, out to Brazil. Brazil dumps it off, now gets it back. Brazil pull-up jumper from just inside the arc, no good. From the right side, and Garrett comes down with a defensive rebound. Justin Garrett still looking for his first bucket of the evening. He averages 7 a game. Hartfield out to Granado. Garrett finds Dykes in the corner. 3 on the way, short. Rebound tipped around, and Caleb Murray comes away with it for Odessa High. He's looking to run, but doesn't find anything initially. Gets into the body, and a foul called. He hesitated, looked like he was going to back it out, but he's got a lot of good quickness to him, where you think he's going to stop, then explodes towards the basket with a little bit of deceptiveness. As Murray back to the free throw line. 5th attempt tonight, and he knocks it through. Friendship leading at 46-21. 2:29 to play in the third. As Javier Rios will check back into the game. He's got 13 in the contest. And second free throw off the mark. Murray can't get it to go. He's been right at 50% tonight. Granado finds Dykes in the corner. Back to Granado. Hartfield to Garrett. Wide open corner 3. That's too strong. And Murray snatches the ball out of the air. Kicks it out to Brazil. Brazil into the paint. Kick out. 3 on the way for Ramirez. That's good. He wasn't really ready to shoot, but fired it up there anyway and got it to go through. Tigers coming back the other direction. Garrett kind of lost his footing. Gets the shot blocked from behind by Anastasio. Here comes Odessa High. 3 up and 3 good for Ryan Brazil. Brazil knocks it down. His first 3 of the night. He hit 7 the first time around between Friendship and Odessa High. Odessa on a little bit of a mini run here. Rios drives in, kicks out to Hartfield, who steps into the three, no good. Rebound fought for. Granado saves it in bounds. Dykes passed up on a three. He'll get into the paint, take it up with a left hand, and count the basket. A foul called as Callaway Dykes does a nice mid-air adjustment to go from the right to left hand. I got a little bit of extra NBA type of continuation on that, but he'll definitely take it. Nice finish for the sophomore guard. Dykes a chance to make it a three-point play the old-fashioned way. He's used to shooting them beyond the arc, but he does just that. Buries the free throw, where he is very good all season. Dykes an 85% free throw shooter. 49-27, Friendship leads. $1:10 to play in the third quarter. Garza, guarded by Dykes, gets it across to Murray. Murray always looking to attack, this time hands it off. Garza into the paint, jump stop, dumps it off to Ramirez. 53 seconds left in the quarter. Back out to Murray. Murray gets it in, floats it up with the right hand, and a foul called, actually an offensive foul called, as he runs over Javier Rios. Rios, the senior, stepping up big and taking it on the chest. That was Murray's first foul of the evening. Third team foul against Odessa High, just 2 against Friendship. And a very clean, nice game tonight, and well officiated as well. Left side, Jeb Smallwood checks into the game for the first time tonight. Dykes trying to find Garrett cutting, and he loses it out of bounds, or excuse me, over and back. So turnover on the Tigers. 5th of the night on Friendship. Looked like Garrett tracked it down initially and then dribbled it off his leg over and back. A rare turnover by Friendship tonight. 49-27, Friendship by 22 with 29 seconds left in the third. Friendship has led by as many as 26 in this game. Murray, inbound for the Broncos, and he does so out near midcourt to Anastasio. Back to Murray as he stands on the Tiger paw. Picked up his dribble about 45 feet away from the basket, and a timeout called. Actually, we get an offensive foul called on Odessa High. Christian Tiarina, I guess, was trying to go help out to get the basketball and causes a turnover on his team. Smallwood will bring the ball up. Noble Robinson moving on the left side. Looks a little bit hobbled tonight. Not sure if he's got something going. Robinson fakes a three, now to the right side. Dykes, short corner. Rios drives baseline, and he's fouled on the way up. As Rios has attacked tonight to get to the bucket. They're going to use that baseline where the backside help has not closed well for Odessa High. Javier Rios, 2 of 3 at the stripe this evening, which is true to his season free throw percentage, right at 67%. First free throw up and no good. Left that one short. Rios with 13 points on the night to lead all scorers. Senior average is 9.1 per game. Rios' second one on the way is good. Javi able to go 1 for 2 from the stripe, and at the buzzer, Tiarina takes it and throws kind of a baseball pass jumper from midcourt and can't get it to fall. So the Tigers with a comfortable 50-27 lead heading into the fourth quarter. You're listening to Friendship Tigers basketball on Double T 97.3 and watching on Fox 34 News Now.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
And it's the start of the fourth quarter. Odessa High starts with the basketball, but they're trailing 50-27 as Friendship has the lead. T Arena puts up a right wing three that's well short. Almost misses everything, but draws some iron. Friendship with a comfortable lead. The 5 on the floor for the Tigers. Robinson, Garrett, Smallwood, Dykes, and Rios. Smallwood across to Robinson. He'll put up a 3 from the left wing. No good, as Murray snatches down the rebound, and he's looking to run as usual. A foul called on a body bump by Justin Garrett. Garrett picks up his first of the night. Just the 3rd team foul against Friendship in the second half. 5 so far against Odessa High. So we got 7:20 to play in this one. Tigers lead by 23. Murray trying to get by Garrett. Kicks it out to T Arena instead. T Arena looking to go baseline, but the baseline help is too good. So he kicks it out to Murray. Murray, nice hesitation. Left hand reverse layup goes through. Murray's got some nice moves to his game. A great finish there on the opposite side of the rim. Smallwood to Rios. And now out to Garrett. Tigers playing small here. Smallwood driving a kick out to Garrett. 3-corner on the way. No good. And back comes Odessa High. T Arena looking to run. Gets a shot blocked by Justin Garrett. Garrett up the court. Rios, 3-on-2. Rios pull-up jumper, good for Javier Rios. He's been great tonight. He's got 16 points to lead all scorers. Murray takes it strong to the cup, and a hard foul by Justin Garrett, as he was not going to let him get an easy bucket there.
The Tigers, Justin Garrett.
A good foul by Garrett. It's going to make Murray earn it at the line. Murray with just a lot of explosive quickness. He shows he can get by defenders quite easily. Murray knocked down the first free throw.
In the game with the Tigers, number 23, Jamarcus Lewis.
Murray has hit 4 of 7 at the stripe tonight. Second free throw on the way is no good. He's stayed at 50% all night. 1 for 2 on 4 separate trips. 52-30. Tigers with a lead. 6:07 to play. Smallwood out to Dykes. Now Rios has it. Dykes trying to get by his defender, and a kind of half-hearted whistle by the official. They're not wanting to call a lot of fouls here late, but Garza just completely impeded the progress of Callaway Dykes. That was his 3rd foul of the night. 6th team foul against Odessa High. Robinson. It's a high screen from Lewis. Now crosses over and gets it across to Rios. Rios driving baseline, and he'll pull up for the J. No good. Lewis with the tip in, and he gets it to go with a foul. Jamarcus Lewis has been a monster on the glass tonight. This will be his first opportunity at the free throw line tonight, but he's got 14 points. Tigers by 24 at 54-30. Free throw up and left it short, but Robinson comes down with an offensive board. Smallwood has it, back to Robinson. Robinson into the paint, kicks out to Dykes, open 3, good for Callaway Dykes. Dykes with 8 in the game. And the Tigers lead is 57-30. Murray a step back 3. That's no good. That's not really his game either. And back come the Tigers. Robinson to Dykes. Now Rios has it down low to Lewis. Kicks it across. Skip pass to Robinson for 3. No good. And Murray looking to run. Hesitation. A foul called on Callaway Dykes as Murray goes hard to the floor.
Foul number 11.
Dykes picks up his first foul of the evening. Dykes scored none in the first half, and scored 8 points here in the second half. Now getting set to check in. Carson Howell and Devin Hartfield will come into the game. First free throw up and good for Caleb Murray.
Devin Hartfield, number 41.
Rios and Robinson will check out of the game. Murray leading the way for Odessa High with 15 points tonight. And very active getting to the free throw line. His 10th attempt of the night. Stays true to what he's been all night. That's kind of hard to do. 5 separate trips. Murray has gone 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Dykes to Smallwood. Now to the hands of Hartfield. Back around to Dykes. Down low, Lewis. Try to do some work, and he'll just go up and over the defender, but a little bit off the mark on the bank shot. And Odessa High pulls down a defensive rebound. Murray guarded well by Lewis, and it's poked out of bounds by Jamarcus Lewis. Bryce Granado will check back into the contest. Tigers leading 57-31. Biggest lead of the night has been 1 more point than this at 27. 4:24 to play. Left corner, Brazil. Open 3, short, and rebound poked around, and Hartfield comes away with it. Up the court, Dykes, layup good. A fantastic find by Devin Hartfield on the assist there. Dykes into double figures with 10. 3 on the way in transition. Tiarina no good for that one. And here comes Friendship again. He finds Dykes. Transition 3 up, and that one goes through for Callaway Dykes. So after a scoreless first half for Dykes, he's got 13 in the second half. And the Tigers have opened this one up with a 29-point advantage at 62-31. 3:52 to play in the fourth. Timeout, Odessa High. I think that is their last one, as it's a full timeout. And the Tigers starting to find some offense off of some quick defensive possession. Kyle Rogers really turning up the jams over there. Keeping it loud here in the gym at the Tiger Pit. This is the final time the Tigers will play in the Tiger Pit this season. Friendship will close out the regular season on the road, coming up on Tuesday night at Midland High. It'll be the final regular season game of the season. The girls will start the playoffs on Tuesday night as well. Friendship girls will square off with El Paso Montwood as Friendship won the district title and find the #1 seed. Tigers will play from Denver City. We'll have that game for you here on Double T 97.3 at 6 o'clock. The boys game will follow that one, of course, here on Double T 97.3 as well. 3:52 left on the game clock. Tigers leading at 62-31. 5 on the floor for Friendship. Hartfield, Dykes, Granado, Smallwood, and Garrett. Tiarina working against Garrett, gets into the paint, jump stop, shot blocked by Garrett and Hartfield simultaneously. Brazil comes away with it, and now ball thrown away, but another loose ball tracked down by Odessa High. Tiarina from the right wing, guarded by Garrett. Hesitation move, tries to drive in, gets around the defense, but can't get it to go too strong off the window. Brazil comes away with it and throws up a left-hand floater. That one goes through for Ryan Brazil. A nice shot there for the senior. He's got 7. And it's 62-33. Tigers have led by as many as 31. Dykes drives and kicks. Hartfield does the same and goes to Granado. Dykes ripping the ball around, finds Smallwood in the paint. He'll kick out to Garrett for 3. That's off the mark. Rebound tipped around, and Murray ends up coming away with it for Odessa High. 2:42 to play. Tigers lead by 29, 62-33. Murray gets by 2 defenders, and now just hands off to Brazil. Brazil into the paint. Teardrop, good. Just inside the free throw line for Ryan Brazil, who's come alive in the second half. He was scoreless in the first half, and he's got 9 now. 62-35, Friendship leads. We get the 5 seniors back in for Friendship in just a moment. 2:13 to play. Smallwood crosses over. Now will reset the offensive possession. Dykes, 3 on the way, shot blocked. Garrett gets the offensive board, and his shot was blocked inside. And Murray looking to run, steps through, left-hand layup, doesn't go through. For once, he doesn't finish at the rim. Now Granado gets it to Smallwood, and a timeout called. 30-second timeout by Friendship to get the substitutions in. As we're going to get the seniors into the game for Friendship. 5 starters for Friendship. Typically, you don't put your starters back in when you're up by 27 points in the fourth quarter, but Friendship a little bit different here as they've got the seniors that they want to get back into the game. You may see a curtain call, or this may be it for the Friendship seniors. $1:45 to go here in the fourth. Tigers leading 62-35 as Barinki catches it in the backcourt. He's got 5 points in the game. Hasn't played a lot in the second half, though. Howell gives it to Lewis. Now to Rios. Back to Barinki. Sims trying to get his first buck of the night. Barinki swung around to Rios. Rios will take it strong into the lane, scoop it up with the right hand, and he's fouled. So he can't get the bucket to fall, but it's bumped pretty hard in the process. Javier Rios is still the leading scorer in the game at the moment with 16 points. Jamarcus Lewis has 14. Callaway Dykes with 14 as well. Free throw up and left short by Rios, who's 3 for 6 at the charity stripe tonight. Usually a little bit better of a free throw shooter than that. Second free throw on the way is good for Javier Rios. And 5 seniors on the floor right now for Friendship. 5 on the floor for Odessa High. Ramirez Brazil, who's driving towards the cup. He can't get the left-hand floater to go. Back comes Friendship. Sims hesitates, gets into the paint, now kicks it out to Howell. Howell, a strong move, double clutch. Can't get it to go, but he's fouled on the putback opportunity. And he'll get free throws out of it.
Number 13 for the Broncos,
Gamboa picks up the foul. These other players on the floor: Ramirez, Brazil, Tiarina, Gamboa, and Garza, the 5 for Odessa High. Is the first free throw up and in for Carson Howell. Howell with his season high at 5 points tonight. Connor Anastasio checks back in for Odessa High. Howell buries them both. And the Tigers lead it by 30, 65-35, 1:03 to play here tonight. Tiarina trying to drive by Javier Rios, and he dribbles it off his foot out of bounds. Well, the official didn't see it. And they'll give it back to Odessa High. Official on the sideline was asking for help, but neither one saw it, so they give it back to Odessa High. Driving a kick out. Garza has it. Tries the skip pass across and in towards the lane now. And it's deflected and stolen away by Howell and Friendship. Up the court, Lewis. He'll take a corner 3. Good for Jamarcus Lewis. Not normally his game, but he wanted to spot it up and he buried it. 28 seconds left. Tigers by 33. Tiarina drives and kicks out. Pull-up jumper, no good for Gamboa. Up the court to Lewis. Lewis finds Sims. Layup, no good. Howell with the putback chance, and that one doesn't fall. As Sims had a chance at a layup. 3 on the way, no good in transition for Odessa High, and Sims will throw up a buzzer beater opportunity. He couldn't get it to go, but that is the end of the ball game. here on senior night. The Tigers dominate 68-35 over Odessa High. Friendship improving to 19-11 on the year, 5-4 more importantly in district play. So Friendship stays in the playoff position as of tonight, possibly sealing a playoff spot depending what happened in the Midland Lee game tonight as well. Once again, Friendship Tigers victorious over at Odessa High, 68-35. We'll be back to wrap this one up momentarily. This is Friendship Tigers basketball on Double T 97.3 and Fox 34 News Now.
Oh, look, a redhead. Staring contest. You still got it. I know. Come alive with the forest. The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Because of you, I felt hopeless.
I know it was a joke, but it still hurt me.
Because of you, I felt wanted and not alone in this world.
Because you said hi to me on the first day of school, I felt included, and I knew that I was going to be okay.
Hello.
Hi. I'm from Blue Hood Stone Barns. We brought a meal for you, and I'm here to serve it to you.
Okay, great. Come in.
Zucchini carbonara, made from zucchini that was harvested earlier this morning.
Again?
Hey, Dan Barber.
You have room for a little bit more?
Come on in.
Brochettes with sausage. So when we made that zucchini carbonara, you know, they're the end pieces of the zucchini, and they're the cores that we cut away, not to mention zucchini flour. Usually those get thrown out. We use them to create an entire second dish. Does that,
Again?
I'm here to bring you your third course. It's the vines from your zucchini.
We'll have a little zucchini stem pasta, a different experience of zucchini. When we start to think differently about our food, we can get a lot more out of it.
This is delicious.
What do you think we can make out of this? 40% of food in America is never eaten. Cook it, store it, share it. Visit savethefood.com.
Back here one final time at the Tiger Pit. It's Friendship Tigers basketball on Double T 97.3 and Fox 34 News Now. I'm Choice Woodman. Thanks for making us part of your Friday evening. The Friendship Tigers victorious on senior night, 68-35, a dominant win over the Odessa High Broncos. Odessa High falling to 3-23 and 0-9 on the year, 0-9 in District 2-6A play. Friendship at 19-11 this season, 5-4 in District 2-6A contest. The Tigers still in prime position to make the postseason as Friendship, all they've got to do is win one more game, depending on what happened in the Midland Lee basketball game. An effort to get that for you as well, if we can find the Midland Lee score and find out if Friendship has wrapped up a playoff spot or not. But right now, let's look at the leading scorers for both teams. For the visiting team, the losing team, Caleb Murray leads the way for Odessa High with 15 points. He's the only player in double figures. Ryan Brazil finishes the game with 9 points. Christian Tiaria closes out the game with 8 points. And Caleb Ramirez finishes the game with 3 points. For the Friendship Tigers, it was fitting that the two senior starters for Friendship close out with 17 points apiece, and they lead the way. That's Jamarcus Lewis and Javier Rios. All the seniors started tonight, however, and you got some great efforts out of everybody. Carson Howell closes out with 6 points. Brandon Barinki with 5 points. Other leading scorers, Callaway Dykes has 14 in the game. Bryce Granado with 5. Brandon Barinki with 5 as well. And Noble Robinson with 2. Devin Hartfield with 2 points as well. Once again, Friendship improving to 19-11 on the year, 5-4 in district play, and will close out the regular season coming up on Tuesday night at Midland High. Of course, we'll have that game for you on Double T 97.3 at 7:30. The girls' game will be in front of it, though, as the girls will play from Denver City in the first round of the postseason against El Paso Montwood. The Friendship girls, of course, district champs, will start the postseason off as a #1 seed. That's going to do it for us here from the Tiger Pits for the final time this season. Thanks for joining us all season here from the Tiger Pits. We're not done, though. We've got plenty of postseason basketball on the way. For Zach Sparkman back at the studio, I'm Choice Woodman. You've been listening to Friendship Tigers basketball on Double T 97.3 and watching on Fox 34 News Now. Have a good night, everybody.